you truly can become anything in this life. Anything you want to do, anyone you want to become, however high you want to take it. I truly believe you can get there despite your circumstances or anything that may be problematic in your life at the moment. And it really does start with manifestation and what you tell yourself. So what are you going to tell yourself today? Today may be an easy day for you mentally. Today may be a difficult day for you mentally. But what are you going to have in your mind? What thoughts are going to be repeated as a pattern in your mind today? I recently have been having some experiences in my life where whatever I'm really thinking about over a few days, a few weeks, a few months, I'm becoming that thing, or I'm living in those experiences, whether they be negative or positive. And we all want certain things in our lives. We all want to become, a certain type of person in our life. And it really, truly comes down to, are you already envisioning in your mind being that type of person? Are you envisioning in your mind already having that success in whatever field or area of life that is for you? So think to yourself, what do you really want out of your life? How do you really want to live your life every single day? And start thinking those thoughts. For example, one of my biggest dreams is to be able to help people through my voice, not necessarily advice, but maybe a reframing of situations they're going through to make life not only easier to get through, but to also maybe have that kind of motivation and that vision in their mind. If I can help them with that, I think that's a beautiful life to live. And that's one of my biggest goals. I like using my voice to help people. In the work that I do now, I talk about a specific sport, a specific niche, and that's great. And I can see my voice helping those types of people. But for me, and think about yourself, I have a greater and grander vision for how I want to use my voice and bring value to people. But it all starts with manifestation. And I'm the worst. I feel like out of all the people on earth, I'm the one who puts myself down the most, which is crazy. It's because I'm all I have. Yet for the last 10 years, it feels like I've been very hard on myself. And when I think about many of the thoughts I've thought over the last 10 years, they weren't these positive, optimistic, becoming this person I want to become type of thoughts. In fact, I think they were the exact opposite. And I don't think we realize how detrimental that is for us to achieve these goals or to become these people. And it's hard to do, but I do feel like we can train it like a muscle. And I do think we have power over this manifestation and our thoughts. I hope anyone who's watching this video, you can achieve your wildest dreams and your craziest goals and become the person that you see yourself becoming. Because we all have in our hearts, we all have this vision of how great and how much value we can give to other people. And that's important that we all have it. I also believe another missing piece to this, and something I need to work on tremendously, is the consistency and the discipline has to come before everything. And for the longest time, I've operated off of how I felt. If I didn't feel like it, if I felt sorry for myself, if I just felt like not doing it, I wouldn't do it. And that would control my output, and that would control my actions. So not only for the longest time have I not been winning the inner thought battles in my mind and telling myself that, I can do these things. I already am him. I already am helping millions of people. But then I negatively back that up with no consistency, trying to use motivation when I lacked discipline. And as you all know, motivation can only take you so far. We have to have that discipline because it'll override the feelings. And we have to have that consistency. I've been interviewing some of the top athletes in the world recently on my other YouTube channel, and the very top guys, the top of the top, the cream of the crop, what I'm finding is they have this unrealistic pattern of consistency in their everyday lives. They get up, they train, they prep their meals, they eat, they do their cardio, and it's just on repeat. And nothing gets in the way. And before you know it, years go by and they have this pattern on repeat. And this is just an example over in this sport, in this niche, and they're world champ. Consistency and discipline seem to be, as I'm figuring out my life, as I'm trying to, just get my life on the trajectory of where I really see myself, where I've always dreamt myself being, and I know you guys can feel me here, the consistency and the discipline have to be the priority. I don't feel like making this video. I don't feel perfect right now. When I feel perfect, it hits me, and then maybe I'll do a video, but sometimes I don't. But I need to override that with, first of all, believing that I already am this person affecting millions of people on this channel. And this is where I'm building my discipline. This is where I'm building my consistency. And it is everything. And I hope you guys hear me out there, because I want this for you. And this is something that I am not good at. I'm not a master. I'm not a coach. I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm just letting you know I'm walking with you. And I'm right here with you. And it is hard, but the ones that are achieving these amazing lives where they have everything they want and they're doing some incredible things for people, traveling the world, whatever it may be, you guys name it. It's consistency, it's discipline, and it's what they tell themselves every single day. And I'm telling you, it's positive, optimistic, relentless thoughts of I'm him, I'm her, I can do this. I'm already that person. I already have these things, and I'm going to start acting like it. I think we all need to keep the promise to ourselves that when we say we're going to do something in our mind, we're going to do it. My girlfriend is an amazing example of this. She says, Hart, keep that promise to yourself. You said you were going to go to the gym today. You said you were going to not eat fast food. You said you were going to make that video. You said you're going to go help your friend. Make that promise and keep that promise to yourself, or else you're always letting yourself down. And I feel like I've always, for the long as I can remember, I've always been letting myself down. I lost my father when I was 16, so I don't, and he was an amazing mentor. He was an amazing parent. And obviously losing him, I didn't have that strong figure in my life to hold me accountable. So now it fell on me, and I haven't been there for myself. And if you make a promise to yourself that you're going to do something, and it may be a promise that no one knows, just in your head, hey, I'm going to, I really want to, I'm just using the gym, for example. Hey, I really want to go to the gym. And that's just what you're telling yourself that morning, and you're motivated and you're feeling like it. Keep that promise to yourself and make sure you do it by the end of the day. That way it just reinforces that you got yourself. You got yourself. If no one else does, when you say something, when you're going to do something for yourself, you got yourself. That is such an important thing, because we can't be letting our own selves down. And I'm very guilty of that. I'm not trying to sit up here and tell you guys that I'm a master at it or that I've been perfect. I have not. But I'm realizing how important it is, and seeing my girlfriend literally just be spot on with that for almost 2 years now. It's a beautiful thing I feel like it really strengthens your own core and your own relationship with yourself when you do make those promises to yourself, however silent and soft and subtle they may be, and you keep them. That is so powerful. And I've been slacking on that tremendously. So this video is really just about, I really think we can do anything in this life. I have some major goals, some major dreams that I want to accomplish. And these are some of the things I think can help myself. I think some of these things can help you. I'm sure you've already heard of this, but sometimes when someone says it differently, it may hit you differently and you may feel it, or it may be the right time and it may get you up and get you going. The last thing I'll say is just, again, something I struggle with is social media and being distracted, and how much of our energy, I don't even think we realize. I'm starting to realize how much of my energy gets drained when I'm on social media, when I'm on YouTube, when I'm just watching to watch, when I have these goals and dreams I want to accomplish, yet everything, it feels like, is fighting against me and telling me, get distracted, heart, come look over here, come listen to this, come turn this on, it feels good, it feels comfortable. And then by the time I want to do my goal stuff, my dream stuff, my passionate stuff, the energy isn't there. It really feels like I was drained. So don't get distracted by social media. Try to stay on top of your stuff. It's easier said than done, but again, I think it's like a muscle, like I said in the beginning. If you work on it, if you work on pushing that quick dopamine fix away, that muscle will get stronger. And I think that focus towards your priority of your goals and who you want to become, and those thoughts can now become stronger, because when we watch social media all day long, but we also really want to become this person or do these amazing things, now your mind is just so full. It's battling so much. And this is just stuff I'm realizing as I age, as I get older, and this sense of time does not feel like it's on my side anymore. Yes, I'm 31 years old. I'm young. I get that, but it really feels like time is not on my side. And before I know it, I'm going to look up and I'm not going to have my health. I'm not going to have my energy. I'm not going to be able to physically do this. I saw something the other day. It said that the middle age is actually 36, because at 78 years old or 76 years old, whatever it was, that's when most men are dying. Women, I think, live a little longer, but like I'm less than 10 years from middle age. What have I been doing, So yeah, I hope this video helps. I love you guys, and drop some comments. Would love to respond and just be there for you. I'm out of here. I'll see you soon.